Okay, shut the f. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Where's my chat? Why is the chat not showing? Oh, there it is. Oh, shit. Okay. They can't hear you. Ah! Hey! Hey, guys! Hey, guys! It's me! Hey, guys!
Why did you tell us?
Hey! Hey, listen!
Woo! How long have we been live?
I just went live and I started streaming.
There are 409 people watching. What the?
Woo! Let's go!
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, I
I've
get.
never had this big of an
Oh,
audience.
I always get this big of an audience when I stream. Don't tell Atari how many people are watching. You don't want to give her anxiety.
Oh,
It,
Okay, let me
just
send
gives,
you guys
it
up
makes me so anxious. Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
advertise this to all of my audience as well. I'm gonna
You're
put
gay.
it in
Oh,
my
Jesus.
in my
Alright.
Discord.
All right, sweet. Hello
So
there,
how's everyone doing? Are you all having a great day so far?
Yeah. How are you celebrating the Mom Day? Because
Wait.
today is Mom Day in the America place. The United America States. Oh no. I'm not funny. Why am I on this stream?
Yeah, you're only good at
Because you're
explaining how to do
Atari.
art.
Because I can
Hey,
teach you
donation,
guys
lovely
some
gaming. Snap, snap, snap. Oh, I need to edit up my my Streamlabs so that
Yeah.
so it gets rid of the ding.
Streamlab, yeah. Okay, yeah, Spoctor, what's your next video gonna be about? I think you showed us PK and I this one thing of like this teenager holding a stick laying on the grass.
That's the
saying
intro
something.
to the big boy video I'm making.
The big boy video.
Rosie Bambi
Do
donated.
you want to talk about your big boy
I
video?
hope you're having an amazing day. Love you. I love you too. Mwah. Thank you.
Mwah.
So if you let me know that the stream was actually going to start, I would have gone to the restroom beforehand. But since it just
What?
started out of nowhere,
You just
I'm going to go to the
went.
restroom really quick. I have a small
Okay.
bladder. You know
Alright.
how you know how that goes. Do you change your freaking pose like manually on your stream, or do you have
Yeah.
like some?
I have
or is it
hotkeys.
just interesting?
Oh my God.
That's
Yeah.
really crazy. Is
No,
that
I
like
mean,
difficult to do?
No, it's just my
No.
hotkeys on my number pad
Oh yeah.
Okay.
are associated.
All right.
With,
You're using OBS, right?
Yep. Nani donated $2 and said T.
Is that PK Russell? Yes, Spoctor, put freaking me and Atari in your description.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jesus, dude.
Put us in your description.
God, have some
fuck.
decency, man.
Look, I just
Hey.
started the stream. And
I don't care. I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the restroom. BRB.
And now it's just us, and the PK man is gone.
PK.
Oh, I should have asked him
Atari.
if it's okay if I can just call him by his real
Messenger.
name.
His
Does
name
he-
is Peter.
Is he like you
Right?
on
Peter?
like?
Parker, not Peter.
No, it's not his real name. I was.
Lovely Gaming
Wait.
donated $5. Said Ree. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Spice
like,
donates £2 and
so
says
many
here's £2
donations.
toward my fursuit. Yes! How did you know I was in a fursuit? Yo, anyone tried to run duos on Fortnite?
Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
Poppy Anthony. Is
Oh,
the one.
man.
I need to get music. Calm down. I haven't even.
Great.
No. Okay, I haven't even like. Hang on.
Getting the music.
Donations. Hello, Nani. Thanks. Hello.
All right.
Okay.
Hello.
Atari. No, not Atari. What music are we listening to?
Do
Ooh,
you want me to make a
Pilot
suggestion?
Red
Hold on.
Sun.
I have a suggestion. I have a
Pilot-
suggestion. Give me a second.
Pilot Red Sun.
Hold on. Here.
No, I
This
already
is
got it. I already have like
I
a.
promise. Great.
Oh, I already got it. I got it.
Here.
Pilot Red Sun.
Here. This is my music suggestion.
I am back. I've returned from the urination station.
This is my music suggestion. I swear it's a great song.
Music suggestion? Ooh.
Yes.
I listen to music every once in a while.
Husky
man.
Lover donated $0.99. Thank you. Thank you. Skeleton Center, deal with it. $1. Thank you, sir. Glad to see
Man
you're
and
okay,
boy
Pudding.
man
Thanks,
is my
Pudding. It's
favorite.
been a while. Haven't talked to Pudding in a while. Snapple, thanks for the dollars. Snapple, oh no.
Dollars.
Oh no, the dollars.
Oh no.
All right,
Wow.
all right. So
That's a lot of super chats.
you
Jeez.
guys, do you guys
Yeah,
like
Jesus.
you guys like stories and Penegrin, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Any of you in the
I
chat?
do.
Any of you in the
Of
chat
course.
love their content? I love their content. They're my
Oh,
favorite.
God.
Have you guys seen
Man,
the
we're
thumbnail
just-
that I chose for this yet?
Yeah.
Thanks, Spice. Joking, you can't
Let
buy
me-
a fursuit with £2. Here's £10 more. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna look. Wait, okay. Is it if it's a freaking lizard fursuit? Is
No.
it still called a fursuit, or would it be called something different?
It's made of.
I think it's still a
fucking-
fursuit, I think. Right?
Yeah, it's still a fursuit. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be made
not
of
a qualified.
That makes no
player.
sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Reptile suit.
It should be called a scale suit. Scale suit.
Pentagon has very nice content.
Oh my god. Man, we're just getting straight into that, aren't we?
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at the thumbnail. We have to talk about it.
Well,
what if
send
you're-
the thumbnail here, cause I'll check on YouTube later.
Okay.
What if you are just like a real life furry, but you're wearing a human fursuit?
Mark Zuck.
Would it be called a skin suit though? It's not a fursuit. It'd be called a skin suit.
Well, okay. That's a good realization. That's
Yeah.
nice.
We're all just furries on the inside wearing.
We're all just
skin
furries
suits.
on the inside.
Here's what our thumbnail is, guys.
Yeah, I saw it. It's beautiful.
Yay! Oh my god,
Yeah.
I love. I
More
love this-
donations. Wait.
The Patrick was my suggestion.
That's amazing.
Let
I
me
love
send
it.
that Patrick here. It's so great, and I love it. Yeah. Just because it's just so PK can have some quality memes.
Are you okay? Are you?
Yes,
choking
hi,
there?
hello.
Are you?
$3.90
You alright?
Stories is a
Alright.
fucko.
Alright.
Catherine Bobbitt, glad you're back. Thanks, buddy. Maniac Leon donated
Oh, yeah.
$1. Thank you.
Uno
Hey,
dollar.
can I start calling these? Can I start calling these what should I call these donations, guys? Cause you call them breast pumps. I'll call them
They are breast pumps.
okay, breast pump from
Yeah, no,
Al.
Atari on my streams whenever
Hope
I
you
get a
enjoyed
super
the
chat,
reptile
I,
tweet.
it, a recording of me yelling breast pump plays.
Breast
Oh
pump.
my god. Oh my god, that's so great. Wait, you can do that on YouTube?
Someone said
Yeah,
Discord-
if you do it
Discord.
through Streamlabs, yeah.
I don't have a
Oh,
Discord
okay,
server,
sweet,
Rosie.
okay.
It's a depression, I know.
Oh, hey,
Hey, Spock.
Distandan with a super chat, $5. I know Distandan. Distandan is one of my supporters as well.
Hey, Spoctor, glad to
Yeah.
see you're okay. I didn't know how much about your channel, but I'm glad things worked out. I'm a mod on PK's channel. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Yay.
Thanks, man. I
Hello,
appreciate
everyone.
You.
I am
This is
I'm
Atari,
not really that
and
relevant to any
hang on.
Yes,
give
hello.
me a PNG. Oh wait,
a PNG.
fuck. I would say give me a PNG of your characters, but then I'd have
My
to
sprite?
like. Ah! We got a 20 bomb. Boom boom
A
pow.
20 bomb.
Yeah, bro, Fortnite.
Oh, no.
Husky Lover dropping a 20 bomb in my Fortnite gameplay. I love you and your content. Have a nice rest of your day. You know who apparently doesn't like my fucking content, huh? Huh? You want to talk about
Here's
that?
Spoctor.
I wonder who that could be.
Huh?
I wonder.
Yeah, too bad. I love Stories and Penegrin's content. Screw you guys. Those are my favorite channels on YouTube.
Best channel.
jeez.
Underrated.
But
Underrated.
who am I
as
to
fuck,
talk? I'm just a sexual predator. Ah!
dude. Oh
Sorry.
god, we're just getting straight into that, aren't we?
Oh, bro, I'm gonna.
It hasn't been 14 years. You can't joke about it just yet.
I'm
It
gonna
hasn't
milk
been
the
14
shit out of it. Shut up.
Oh my
What am I looking for? City gift.
Speaking of milk, I've always wanted to try human breast milk because you can actually buy it from an
Oh.
actual store,
Oh my god.
which is pretty crazy. That might be like a fun donation goal to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of weird. Like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna like taste very bad, not good.
I've heard it tastes interesting, like not good at all.
It doesn't.
Why? But if you think about it, why do we drink milk from freaking cows? That's so weird. Like, who decided to go up and collect milk from a different animal and just drink it? That's just strange, you know.
You know where I think milk belongs?
Where?
In bags, bagged milk.
Pentagon?
What?
Pentagon.
Bagged
Gosh, I am funny. Thanks, Nani.
Oh, hey, Fagos is in the chat. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
What's
I told him
up,
I'd let him join in a bit. But right now
Alright,
it's just gonna be
sweet.
us three for right now.
All right. Yeah. So, what are we gonna be talking about on this? Whatever.
We're gonna be talking about what the thumbnail implies. The
Pentagon and stories and Patrick.
Yay.
And Patrick.
And Patrick Star.
But
Yeah.
Patrick was actually my suggestion. I was the one who found that, and I asked SPOCTOR, can we like use this somehow in the stream? And he was like, yes, immediately. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So
Okay.
what about them? What are we gonna begin with?
We're gonna.
I don't know. I mean,
It's like a
Pentagon.
juicy cheeseburger, and we have to take the first bite. You know, where the juice like runs down your hands and everything. That's like.
Pentagon
Okay.
used to be one of my
First-
fans.
Wait, what
She
now?
drew
Say that
me
again.
Fan art. Pentagon was one of my really early fans. She drew me fan art a long time ago.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
So
If you look at like my second video ever, like one of the fan arts that I showed at the end was Pentagon, and it had her name
Oh,
Pentagon,
geez. Oh my
Uh
god.
huh.
and that was before she was a ranter, so
Interesting.
like no one really paid attention to it.
Okay, so PK and I were
Interesting.
kind of talking about this before the stream is going on. He said he wanted me to talk about like what Penta is even fucking doing right now.
Yes.
If you wanna rephrase that question so I can like answer it properly.
So basically, what I would like to hear and learn, even though you've already told, is how is Pentagon reacting to everything? Because I know that you've talked to her a couple times since Ponder Sprocket's videos come out. I don't know that she knows. She knows that I made videos probably, but she hasn't. I don't think that she's said anything about them. And I know that you've sent her a link to my most recent video. So
right.
I just want to hear, has she said anything in response to being
So-
sent my video, or what has she said about either Ponder's videos or
Okay.
my video? One.
Before I say anything, I'd just like to clarify that the only reason why I still have Penta added is just so she can have a chance to explain herself and make some sort of statement. Because, I mean, I want to give her the chance to. I'm probably not going to get one.
Random
but I
Art
still wanna
donated
at least say that I
$2 and said
tried.
I'm gay. Good for
I'm
you,
gay.
buddy. I love gay people.
Good for you, man.
I love gay
so anyway,
people. Lord
uh,
Seiko donated $1. Thank you, my man.
So I was talking to one of my friends last night, and they told me that they're friends with Ponder. I'm not gonna name drop right now, just because I don't know if they really want, to be name dropped right now.
Mhm.
But they're friends with Ponder, and they told Penta the night on the 24th, on my birthday, that Ponder's video was going to be released on the 25th. So she deactivated everything because she knew the video was coming the next day.
Mhm.
And that's what I just learned. So it wasn't just a coincidence. She just kind of took off. And I can't necessarily say that entirely, because all of her excuses so far have just been work, school, shit like that. She's never said anything about it being related to drama, even though I'm sure it is. And her response to Ponder's video, which I can't say this for certain, but she never told me that she watched it. I watched it. I watched my part. I completely agreed with all the... I went to them, said, hey, Ponder, I like Ponder's video. I think that her criticism... Stories and Penta were saying, no, this sucks, this is bad, this isn't good criticism, there's something wrong here. And Penta didn't watch the video. She never, or at least if she did, she never told any of us. She said that she didn't have time to watch it, and she never said anything about it after that. So, she said, I brought up how a recording of Penta and Dulu was brought up in that video, and she latched onto that so hard, thinking
I'll read all your
that
donations
was, like,
after
something
Atari
super...
finishes talking.
Okay, sorry, I'll be quick then.
No, you
so
can take your time. I have them all right here.
okay, sweet. So she said that she automatically said Dulu was using to get information, which was not true. I clarified all that with Dulu. It was not. The only reason why Penta said Dulu had stopped talking to her ever since that video, and it was Dulu showed me the chat log and said the reason why I hadn't said anything was because Penta said that she was gonna be busy, that she had lessons, and that was that. And that's why Dulu didn't say anything after that. I don't know. But that was a huge miscommunication between them. Our friend Mage talked everything out with Ponder. I kept telling Penta, hey, we should talk this out with Ponder or Dulu because I'm sure this was just a miscommunication. No one, like literally no one, I kept saying that. I repeated that over and over again. Penta and Stories were just talking about their own thing. They were not even acknowledging me, and you can see that in the screenshots of that group chat. I kept saying, let's talk about this with them. I'm sure it was just a miscommunication. They didn't even bother to address anything that I said or even acknowledge it. And so Mage, after a while, stepped in and kind of talked to Ponder like, hey, this is kind of a miscommunication thing. But she latched onto that so hard because she had to have something to latch onto. And apparently she also wanted Ponder to go to jail for quote-unquote defending a pedophile or sexual predator or something, which is not true. That's like, what the fuck? And
what a hoe.
Ever since she was kind of talking to me after Ponder's video, she hated the video just without even fucking watching it. And then as soon as PK made his first tweet about the video that he was going to make, she went totally silent. She stopped talking to me on Discord. She deactivated, well, I don't think she deactivated all of her stuff then. She was just radio silent on social media. And then the night before the video came out, she deactivated all of her stuff. And she hasn't, she came to me on, let me go pull it up, just so I can be specific. Where is it? Here we go. She came to me last Monday, so the 7th, and she said that the reason why she was gone was because two-stop authentication locked me out for ages, and Wi-Fi here has been a pain. I literally time check Discord hello. And then she said she was stuck on writing an explanation out, and she wanted me to look over it before she posted it. And I essentially said, hey, I mean, you can do that if you want to, but just, I think that you should wait until after PK's video comes out, so then you can just address everything. And he has proof that your intentions were malicious.
He has damning proof.
And so if you tried to like defend yourself, saying that you did it because for the same reason that I did, which was just out of naivety, 100% pure intentions, which I'll get into later. I already kind of explained myself there.
We'll get into that in just a moment.
We'll get into that in just a moment.
And, after I said that, on Monday, the same day, the video was released on Thursday, so I sent it to her, and I have not heard anything back from her. She's just, like, she deactivated all her shit, everything's gone, she's not talking to me or any of her other friends, not even Mage, who is one of her very close friends. So, essentially, she is doing exactly what she said Spoctor was gonna do, where she's playing isolationist. She took a little hiatus and then came back trying to pretend like nothing happened without making any sort of statement. she I don't know. That's kind of it, I guess.
Why are we
So
typing
one
Fs?
thing that I have no idea. One thing that I am confused about, and you probably, while you were explaining all that, I was typing out some messages to some of my people that I work with, so I wasn't paying too much attention. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
But because you've already explained all this to me.
Yeah.
But so who even is Dulu, and what is the deal with that? Explain that farther. Like, what is the deal
What
with
the
the
fuck is
call
happening
or
in
whatever?
the chat?
That she apparently recorded, or Dulu apparently recorded with Penguin without Penguin's consent, quote unquote, without her consent.
All right, I'll get into that. But first, Spoctor, do you want to read off your super chats?
Yeah, I do.
have a
Why
lot.
are we all? There's a lot of Fs. A lot of Fs right now.
All
Okay.
right, just,
Crafty
you got your
Hyena,
super chats.
Yeen approved. $2 donation. E. Not
sweet.
is a lot of Fs.
What the fudge is up, you lovely buttercups? I hope you're having a wonderful human day, except for me, because I'm a milk bad. Can I get a yeet in the chat? Can we get a yeet in the chat? That's terrible. Can we get a yeet in the chat?
Can we get some
Stop
back?
typing what? Stop
Can we get
typing
some
F
back
and
milk
start
in the
typing
chat?
yeet, please.
Yeet. There you go. I gave a yeet in the chat.
There we
it's
go.
going so freaking
Hey,
fast.
let's go! What I don't understand is why the
Yeet
alleged
train
victims
roll.
don't just go to their damn parents about it. Like, why did the community even have to get involved? Good question. They're not victims,
question.
by the way. They're not. Hey, they're not victims, by the way.
They aren't. They really aren't.
I am a meme.
But,
It says, welcome back.
Yeah.
$5
Are there any
dono.
more?
Scale suit.
Are there any more
It's
super chats?
Yeah, there's 2 more. Scale
Okay.
suit. I love you guys. I hope you're okay. Yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Spice
Yay.
donated £5. Can we get a kappa in the chat? I don't know about that.
Kappa.
Kappa. Thank you guys for your donations. I love you. I love you guys.
Okay. So Dulu is also kind of like a common. He does Dulu things. Dulu is also like Dulu was friends with Penta. He talked to her a lot. Just even before this, they were friends. They would call a lot. They would talk about stuff. And so here's the thing, right? Dulu and Penta were in a call, and Dulu was recording some stuff for a video that he was gonna make, and I guess there was some sort of miscommunication thing because I don't think Penta realized that she was also being recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, I don't know, but like she said that she didn't know that she was being recorded, and that's bad when it's not, since they live in different countries. The legal,
Not even I knew about
legality area
that,
kind of there is.
Not even I knew about
Right.
that legal call thing.
Yeah, and he like, not he, Penta really latched onto
No,
that.
it's a he now.
That
Pen is a he now. Because I'm a
that was the-
transphobe.
Oh,
So
geez.
Penta really latched onto that because that was the only thing she could latch onto. I've kind of noticed that she just can't take criticism. There always has to be something that she has to rip on, and that was it. And she was so quick to just like shit talk Dulu, and Dulu and I have also been talking recently, and Dulu and I were talking about it, and I'm pretty. But he was saying, sorry, God, catching my breath there. He was saying he was really hurt by the screenshots that he saw that Ponder sent over to him, where Penta just immediately latched onto that and it made him out to be the worst person because of a miscommunication. And I kept telling Penta, dude, let's just go talk to Ponder about it. We can get in a call again, explain everything. Now that everything's kind of doing it, and again, I repeated that like at least 3 times. They did not acknowledge that. They did not, like, none of them wanted to do that. And so eventually Mage had to just step in and clear things up because Penta wasn't gonna fucking do it. So,
Now,
yeah,
really
that's
quickly,
yes,
I hate to be a buzzkill, right?
yes.
But Spoctor, don't you think that saying "Can we get an uwu" in the chat for the death of Penegrin?
Yeah.
Don't you think that that's making us know better than they are? You know, by saying that
Yeah.
we don't want to celebrate the
agree.
death of people. You know.
Yeah.
agree.
I'm just angry.
Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. Continue,
Uh-oh.
Atari.
That's pretty
What
much
just
all
happened?
that
Oh,
I
okay.
had to say about that. So yeah.
So
Is there-
I mean, it's I'm eating a sugar cookie right now, so I'm sorry if I sound
Yeah,
like I'm
it's
eating,
fine.
but
You're munching.
Mhm.
but yeah, I mean, it is really the way that Penegrin reacts to stuff is just really weird. Like the way that she reacted to Ponder's video, like you said, she latched onto that one thing, you know.
Because that was the
And-
only thing she could latch onto, because she didn't even watch the fucking video.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just weird that she tries to, you know, that's what she does to try to avoid any other criticism. She tries to latch onto one thing to make the other person seem like they're a really bad person based off of one little thing. That way,
agree.
people ignore the criticism that has been thrown onto her. You know, it's just
agree,
it's
yeah.
a strange it's a strange thing. I mean,
They
it's just
wanted to
weird.
keep that drama going. They wanted to make a response to that. And after I was like, I kept saying, guys,
How do you
I don't know
respond
what
to
you're
that?
talking about. This criticism, I don't see any issues with this. I think
But-
that it's perfectly fine.
Well,
but
the
once I
only way
started
that they could
shit-talking-
recover from that is to ask stories for more fucking context, because obviously she didn't
Yeah,
give you guys
Jesus.
enough. I don't understand
Yeah,
why
she
you,
didn't.
why didn't you do that, Atari? That still perplexes me.
Okay, here's the thing. PK was talking about it in his video. He kind of explained it better than I probably. But I was just, they got me so riled up into legitimately believing that you were a bad person that the shit that I obviously should have and would have questioned had it been any other situation. It just kind of went over my head, and I was thinking of rebuttals and I couldn't think of any. I thought that our stuff was solid, that we were doing it for the right reasons, and I trusted, I said this before, but I should say it again. I did what I did out of sheer naivety. I trusted Penta and Stories, so I took their word as fact, which, life lesson number 1, don't just automatically take what your friends say as fact. I
Yeah.
mean, try and look at everything from an unbiased standpoint, just as much as you can, because there's probably more, there might be more to that situation than they're actually telling you, which in that case there really fucking was. And so in the heat of the moment, I guess I just overlooked it, and that I shouldn't have, but since I was just so like riled up over it, I didn't question it.
That
And
makes
Yeah.
I
sense.
should have, like I said.
I mean,
So,
I
yeah.
think that type of mentality, you see it everywhere nowadays.
I agree.
It's you know, like I mean, once again, this is what I said in my video. Imagine that your friends are all they all have this cause, right? All your
Mhm.
friends have this cause, and you know, everything that they say just sounds so good. You know, it just
Yeah,
it sounds like the right cause, and
Mhm.
you know, you don't realize that you're doing it, but you overlook holes in their arguments
Ah!
or,
Oh,
or
yeah.
stuff like that. You don't really realize it because they're your friends, and we tend to have a
Yeah,
bias
exactly.
that when your friends say something, you just pretty much automatically always go along with it almost. I mean,
Yep. I completely agree.
it's
And
really
that's essentially what
difficult.
happened.
It's difficult to overcome that bias. And I mean, when you see like all of these, I think on a much larger scale, that becomes mob mentality.
Of course.
Like you see all these peaceful protests that become riots. That's why
Yeah.
they become riots and they become violent and stuff like that. It's just that mentality of, oh, we're so right, we can start destroying things and affecting other people's lives negatively, and it just goes beyond what the original intent was. That's
I agree.
that's what it looks like was
Alright, so
happening to me.
We got a couple
But
super
that's
chats.
That's just
Super chats to
that's
read.
just what I think.
No one important
Alright,
said
well,
F.
let's read those super chats.
No one important said F for $2. Thanks for the $2 F. I've been waiting
The
to donate.
$2 F.
Maddie
Jesus.
JK, $10. I've been waiting to donate since Ponder's vid. I've been really hopeful for you. Thank you. As for Penna, I'm just super annoyed. Me too, man. Though
Me too.
I did accidentally tell my connections in the industry about her. Oops. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
What's your industry? Now I'm curious. Random Art sent $1. Thank you, my man.
Yeah.
Melly E gave
Is
me
that
200 Swedish some Swedish currency, which is equivalent to
Sweet.
$20, I think. Hi, I usually
Swedish
don't watch your video.
krona.
Yeah, so hi, I don't usually watch your videos, but the only times I watch them is when I feel like I'm watching a reptile making memes off of Australian infomercials. I thought that was about to say pedophile.
Oh no.
Thank you
Is
for the
that-
donation, Melly. Penna needs to be held
that it?
accountable for her shit. Is someone's donated Ambrosive for about $2 message. Thank you. Thanks for the I like that $2 F, guys.
$2 F.
A $2
We
F.
get some $2 F donations.
$2 F donation.
Would really appreciate that. So
Yes.
yeah, is there anything else that you guys want to talk about?
I want to talk about
So-
why
I'm here.
the hell your image is called porn for
can't-
Digby.
It's
Oh,
because okay, for Digby's birthday stream that you and I were in back
Yeah.
in April, he needed a transparent version of me, and you all have like animal characters, and I
Oh,
don't because
That was when I first met you.
Hey,
Yes.
you have a pony soda
Yes.
now that mage drew.
I'm curious, Spoctor. What were your first impressions of me?
First of all, I didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
So this random
did.
dude coming up to me and
I-
asking like, "Are you guilty?" First of all, I was like, who is this? I was like skeptical. I was like, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like I was like running away.
Yeah. But we all know how that played out.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah.
So,
But
one
yeah,
thing-
it's-
one
Yes?
thing that I would like. Oh, so the image that I gave Digby, I just titled it "Porn for Digby" because I thought it was funny. But anyway, one thing that I would like to talk about is
yes.
just some of the other effects that this would have, that this whole situation has. You know, when you accuse someone of something like this and it turns out to not be true, actual victims of actual stuff like this, of real life, actual real victims,
Hashtag.
Oh,
are
yeah.
taken less seriously because of
Yeah.
this. Because now it's
Yep.
like, how do we trust that accusations are actually true when there's so many
Like
false
how
ones,
much
but there's also
controversies behind hashtag Me Too now because of this.
there's and you know it's like when someone is labeled as a sexual predator or a child predator or anything like that, it is that's a terrible thing.
Of course.
It not only affects the person who's labeled that, but like I just said, it affects victims of those crimes. They're
Yeah,
taken less seriously, and it just kind of diminishes the entire. It's such an important issue, and it just diminishes the whole thing, which is it's too bad. So
I agree.
I mean, the effects go beyond just damaging Spoctor's reputation. It goes beyond that. You know, Penegrin and stories, and at the time, Atari. I don't think that they really realize that there are even those consequences that go on top of that. It just goes beyond what anyone thinks. So
Yeah.
it's just something to think about.
Yeah, I someone was saying something like that somewhere. And I was thinking about it. Just only makes me regret what I did even more. I mean, I already regret the fuck out of it, and I know that I know you already all know my side. I did everything out of naivety. I trusted Penton's stories. They put me in this sort of mob mentality, and since they were my friends, I was biased. I legitimately thought what we were doing was true, was for the best. Better of the
I had a
community.
feeling that like
And-
when I first talked to you, I had a feeling that like they played you.
Well, when you made
don't
your
know
first
why.
defense on Twitter, I was like, okay, I think with all that happened, I think that I need to talk to him about this, because if there is more to this, then I know, and if stories didn't give proper context, I need to
The
know.
reaction was so quick, I was surprised. Like it wasn't even 5 minutes and Story's channel was gone.
Yeah, Stories. You know what's funny? Stories was talking about how she was gonna make a video, a response to Ponder's video, and instead of, well, okay, so he was talking about that, and they were both talking about getting some other commentators, and what's funny is she said, she said in the chat, I joined the community because I had about Spoctor, which is complete bullshit. She is not fooling anyone. She's only saying that because it's convenient and makes her look smart, and she's saving face.
She
from
did
it.
that shit to me a long time ago too, and I feel stupid for believing her. She was talking about a long time ago how like I don't have proof for any of this, but like if you want to, I mean, I'm not ruining anyone's rep. She deleted her shit, so I guess I can say it. But like she was talking about like. She used to be in the what fucking community was it? Animal Jam community. And
Oh
like
my
she
God.
was moderating for
She
some
told me
like
about that too.
big ol' whatever the fuck, and then she was like, people were mean to me, and I'm thinking back like, were they really mean to you, or were you just a fucking evil person, and you got shit for
exactly.
it?
Yep, I agree. She told me a little bit about that too.
Yeah.
I think Penegrin. I think everyone knows that my criticism is just very mean. Like my animation meme review series is mean, and when I made I've had a history with Penegrin also, a very petty, very very petty history. And I tried as best as I could not to let that affect these videos, but we all know, but at least I used facts to back up what I was saying. I called Penegrin a moron, so on and so forth. But she confuses that while that may have been personal attacks from me to her, there is valid criticism in everything that I have said to her, and she completely just decides to ignore it. I don't care how mean someone is to you when they give you criticism like this. It is always valid. If it's valid criticism, it's valid criticism. Doesn't matter if it's mean.
I think that criticism, like in any form that it comes in, as long as it's objective and valid, is criticism nonetheless that you should take into consideration. Like people want to see you improve. That's why they're giving you criticism. They think that you have potential, but there's just some stuff you got to work on. And so that's why I've always been open to criticism, because if I fucked up, I want to know, and I want to know how I can improve it. And I really think that a lot of criticism is helpful if it's constructive and valid, and it's helped me put more effort behind my videos, behind my editing, a lot of stuff like that. I'm taking like baby steps, but I'm getting there because of the criticism that I've acquired. So criticism is a great thing, and I like it, and I definitely think that it's not something that you should hide from.
I agree.
Because,
it's the worst thing you can do when you're criticized is ignore it. That's the worst thing you can do. And
if it's like total bullshit, like just some random guy speaking out of their ass with like no evidence, then I understand if you just ignore that. But if it's like legitimate, valid criticism, then you should probably take that into consideration, And
it doesn't mean you have to do what they're saying. Doesn't mean you have to do what they're saying.
Shit.
Just acknowledge it. Think about it yourself and think, oh, should I maybe change this because they pointed out that it might be good to change this. Should I do it or should I not? What are the benefits of changing this? What are the drawbacks of changing this? And should I actually go through with it? You don't have to do everything that your critics say you should do, because otherwise everyone would be the same,
Exactly.
So but when you ignore all of it, it's just not good, and it leads to situations like this, and this is where we are. That's just how it goes. So
so like, is there any other questions, or did we kind of
all right. I'm taking notes.
I should also clarify, I am not talking for stories. I think that's kind of obvious, but I still wanted to point that out anyway. I have completely cut all ties with stories. I think that what she did was just absolutely unforgivable. I only have Penta added just to see if she can just to give her a chance to give some sort of explanation. If she doesn't, then I'm gonna cut ties with her too. But I at least want to say that I tried with her, and that's why I still have her added. And so let's go on then if you have more questions.
So explain the whole thing with the original the group dedicated.
Before we do that, can we read some super chats? Because we got
Okay, sure. Let's do it.
Because we're a lot behind. So Maddie JK, $5. I'm a senior animation student. I have connections in both Atlanta and LA. This is the response to me asking where their connections were and who they told Penegrin to. So
okay.
That's cool. It's too bad that you don't have any connections to the UK.
Yeah, Pen is in the UK, so she's gonna be doing in the UK, but it's good that it's in the States too, just in case she does move down here, try to get some work out here. I don't know.
If you plan to donate, do it right now, because I'm going to read them all right now.
Alright, do it.
Hilarious. Hey, Lizard. Video game system and furry in denial. Oh, jeez. Nemos.
Furry in denial?
Yeah. You keep doing you, bud.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I'm a
Nemos.
closet furry. It's confirmed. I'm a closet furry. I'm eating a cookie also again, so I'm YOLO, but
Sweet.
Glass donated $5. So glad that the legend is back. I love everyone I love that everyone is in the stream's videos. Okay, thank you very much for the donation. Done with your shenanigans. Said Big Buff Lizard Man. Thank you. Well, not really. I'm not really buff in real life. But Class for Pluto says, legit just finished watching PK's vid on this stuff. Glad to have you back, Lizard Boy. Thank you, Casper. No one important. Woo, no one important donated $2. $2. A lot of Fs. Same person that donated $2 F before.
no one important from my channel.
It's the same person that donated the
I think
$2
you're the
F
person too.
earlier.
Yeah. The $2 F. Keep the $2 Fs
A
coming.
skeleton sinner, deal with it. Donated $2. I guess stories is a made-up story. It's actually in the parody I made a long time ago. I called her fictional novel.
Fictional novel.
Yeah, you should go watch the parody, guys, if you haven't seen it already. It's like a Simpsons prediction. It's literally like a fake rant on me.
Oh my god.
It is scarily accurate, actually.
Yeah, the evidence is flawed and cropped and broken and photoshopped. All right, Nimos donated $20. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. They sent a heart. Oh, another donation. Hi, yes, hi, hello. $5. I have hated stories ever since her I've hated stories ever since her NSFW animation meme rant, and she used my aftermath animation as an example of romanticizing suicide when it wasn't. Yeah, stories is ignorant.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We don't talk about her anymore.
Hey, yes, hi, hello.
Yeah.
Welcome, by the way. How's it going?
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. Do you know them?
Yes, hi, hello makes the best animation memes.
Yes. Okay, but I saw a comment earlier that was like, Penegrin's OC makes me have a Despacito. I don't know what that means. I have no idea.
Oh my god.
And someone said, "Damn, you talk fast." Yeah, it's kind of a thing that I picked up a long time in Spanish class. You gotta learn how to speak fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to upload me animation to YouTube, but I'm too scared. Oh shit.
I
Also,
have advice for that.
Talking fast
I have
is a really
advice
big
for
flaw.
that.
Oh. Talking fast is a flaw when you want to stretch out your videos to 10 minutes. So it's like, I kind of force myself to speak very slowly. Don't tell anybody I said that, though. All right, let's go back to what we were speaking about earlier.
Let me just
go
about
for
one
it.
of those super chats real fast. This is another life lesson. For those of you who don't, I'm sure you probably do, but for those of you who don't know my content, a lot of my content is just kind of art advice stuff. Someone said I want to post animation memes, but I'm too scared to. Do it. You just gotta start. You gotta start doing it, and sooner, like as you keep doing, it's scary at first, but as you keep doing it, then it becomes less and less scary and more enjoyable and fun. Make them for yourself. Don't even fucking worry about what anyone has to say about it. If other people like them, then great.
Well, unless they're on animation meme review, then they should listen to what I say.
Someone come in and Penegrin can commit die.
I would love to do a video. I would love to do a video about that with you. If you ever want to invite me, I would love to do that.
2 more donations, and then we will talk about whatever the heck we were gonna talk about. Skeleton Center, deal with it. PKX Digby.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Chill Shadic Arts. You guys are MVP. Glad to have you back. I love you. Thank you, Chill. Or Chill.
Yay.
What? Yeah, Chill. Yeah. Thank you everybody for the donations. I appreciate you. Letho Ajora Mage. The truth has been prevailed. I wish you the best.
Mage.
All right.
Mage, what's good, woman?
No more donations. Okay. What were we talking about? Okay. Gotta get back to
really
moving
quickly,
your sprites around. Oh shit.
I haven't really asked you much about this either personally or, well, I haven't really asked you about anything publicly, but I haven't really asked you much about this at all. Tell us about the whole original group dedicated to digging up evidence about Digby. Tell us about that. How did that come about, and what's the story with that?
So I should start off by saying this. Back then, Digby really had a stick up his ass for me for some reason. Like Digby and I are pretty good friends. we talk like almost every day. We get along just fine. I think he is pretty cool. I like him. But back then we were talking about it, and he said he was kind of shitting on me all the time, and he said that we were talking about that. He apologized for that, and he understood why I felt that way at the time. I felt kind of lame about that because he pretty much didn't like me for like no apparent reason. Like as much as we would talk about it, he never there was never really a specific reason ever. He just kind of hated me to hate. So that kind of made me not really like him at first, and the entire reason why that group kind of came together was because of some personal drama. It didn't really involve me. It involved I'm not gonna name names. It involved my friend, my woman friend. Let's just call her. Let's call her woman number one.
Okay.
Her boyfriend, her ex, and Digby. And I'm not gonna get too into it because I don't really want to badmouth anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But basically they kind of had Digby and woman number one kind of had a bit of a falling out, and he was saying some mean stuff about her boyfriend and stuff like that.
Does her
and
name start with a J?
I don't really want to get into it since Digby is not really that kind of person anymore, and they talked about it. They're good.
Does her name start with J?
Kind of
or
really...
I don't know.
No.
Okay, then it's not. Who I think it is.
I'll tell you after the stream. I can tell you guys both after the stream. I just don't want to name names right
Mm-hmm.
now. But we were that kind of fueled it, and then a night I slept on it, and I woke up the next day after the group was formed, and I was like, hey, hold on, this is kind of dumb. This is all just personal shit, and not just not like Digby never did anything legitimately so I don't think we should do this. And I bailed, basically, because I was like, okay, you know what, this is kind of dumb. And so yeah, that was just completely just personal drama. Penta had to stick up her ass about Digby because he went into her server and called her a dictator for some reason, and she really hated that for some reason, and just like would just publicly talk about it and be like, hey Digby, where's my and stuff like that. And yeah, that entire thing was just kind of personal drama, but it never came to fruition because I realized a day later, hey, wait, stop. We kind of did this out of the heat of the moment, but this is not a good idea. We shouldn't do this. I'm bailing. Goodbye. And that was kind of that.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
like I said, like everything is good with me and Digby now. Like we're pretty good friends. We talk like every day. Like there's no bad blood between us at all. We talked that out. We came to a conclusion, and yeah. So everything's good there.
So that's good. That's good. Thank you for explaining that. And Spoctor, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I covered this in my video, but I want you to explain it for everyone. You were approached by someone to join in on this group against Digby. I don't know if you want to say who it was who asked you. Then go for it. And also, like, what was your response to that? What did you think at the time? Just explain your involvement with that.
Was it?
I think it was kind of everyone.
Was it Atari? Atari, did you?
I think it
was.
Wait,
it
hold
you?
on.
Or was it Penegrin?
It had to be either me or Stories.
Oh well.
Because
in that case, it had to have been you because I don't recall Stories ever shit talking. It had to have been me or Stories.
I think that just because we were talking about you wanting you to join because you at the time you also didn't really like Digby, but now everything's cool there too. So I think everyone was saying Stories should go get Spoctor, but no one did. So I was like, hey, you want to do this? And you were like, you said no. I remember that you said no, you don't want to join, but if anything happened, that you would be on our side. Yeah. And that's what that happened. So yeah, that entire Digby thing totally fucking stupid. It was all just personal drama that didn't have any reason to be public. So, and I realized that like literally a day later, so I bailed on that. I was like, this is not a good idea. We probably shouldn't do this because he hasn't technically done anything legitimately incriminating.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's.
Yeah, I'm very, very new to this community here. I've just very recently gotten involved in the whole thing, and it's just seeing stuff like that just is really insane to me. You know, like it's a lot of it's just you know, oh, this person said something that's mean. Let's make lots of rants on this person and make them look bad. It seems like there's a lot of that going on in this community. So what do you both think about that, having been in this community the whole time you've been on YouTube? I'm assuming. I'm very new, so I think it's dumb, but what do you guys think of all that?
Depends on if it was said in public or not.
Do you want to go first, Spoctor?
I said it depends on if it's being said in public or not, because if they're saying that shit on their Twitter, then go ahead and criticize them for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that, absolutely. But I mean,
to be completely honest, I'm not trying to say I'm some fucking special snowflake whose shit is completely different from everyone else's.
You special snowflake.
Not,
wow.
but,
wow, you special snow. I'm gonna beat you up. How would you said bite me?
Oh no. Oh no. But anyway, so I've always kind of saw myself as like an art and OC channel that involved in drama. All I knew was that in this community, if someone badmouthed anyone, shit just like travels fast. Like it is so insane. And people, the people in this community, the main issue is they don't want to think for themselves. They
I agree.
They will take anything you say. They will take anything you say and immediately believe you. It's what happened when we first released our videos. No one was questioning it. There were hundreds and hundreds of rants. With all this flimsy evidence, basically just repeating everything that was already said.
This happened with Toxikai as well. Everyone fucking panicked, dude, when they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God,
I realized
that
YouTube has
fucking
terrible
awful.
System, but you can still work with it, like I did with the Tide Pod video.
Oh God, yeah.
I've had a community guideline strike before, PK. Did I tell you about it?
No, what happened with that?
I uploaded a Tide Pod video. Video like
criticizing
people who eat Tide Pods, and that video got taken down because it encouraged violent and dangerous acts.
It was such a ridiculous thing that YouTube did. Oh my, they didn't even look at the videos to be like, oh, is this encouraging people to eat Tide Pods, or is this saying that people who eat Tide Pods are stupid? It was just that was just a dumb thing that YouTube did. That was stupid.
Well, I contacted a trusted flagger and I got it resolved.
That's good.
Yeah,
you could have done the same thing about your community guideline strike, but
yeah, I was struck for sexual content or nudity, and well, I mean, I guess things that I say could be considered sexual content, but it's nothing worse than what every freaking YouTuber on Earth says. You know, I mean, it's not like I'm not, you know, I'm not making porn and uploading it to YouTube. You know, it's not. There's no real sexual content or nudity, so that just made me very angry. Yeah, YouTube has a very strange system. And now so the Toxikai stuff, if I remember correctly, that was where someone threatened to like falsely flag a bunch of animation memes. Is that what that is?
I can explain that entire thing if you want me to.
Go for it.
I thought it was complete bullshit from the very beginning. Oh my God, was it? Okay, so it all stemmed from Birdie, back when Birdie was still a thing. Everyone was saying, do you know who Birdie is? I'm sure you do at this point.
Yes, I do. I do know.
So Birdie was dating this person, Skeptical. Skeptical was obsessed with stories for a while, which is actually kind of funny. Yeah, and then Skeptical became Toxikai and started dating Birdie. And I guess their relationship only lasted like 4 days, and then she said on Google Plus.
Bless you!
Excuse me.
She said on Google Plus, hey, Toxikai is threatening to take down every YouTube channel ever.
Wait.
And
She said that on Google Plus?
yes, but hold on. Let me
Google
keep
Plus? What?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's her main
Okay.
media, bro.
So let me keep explaining that. So Birdie's channel already had 2 community guidelines. So hold on.
Atari, I don't feel so good.
Sorry.
I don't feel so good.
Okay, my mom came in. So the thing with that, so Birdie's channel was terminated because she already had 2 community guideline strikes. She admitted herself that her content was not in range with the community guidelines. However, she didn't mention that until after she had her friends make a ton of videos warning everyone about it. And then I looked at her Google Plus page again after a few days, and she was like, I actually don't know if he was actually gonna do this, even though I said a few days ago that he was. So that was kind of fucking stupid. And then literally fucking everyone lost their minds and started to private all their shit so they wouldn't get their channel taken down. And it's like, people can't just go around and mass flag channels and shit they don't like. When you report someone on YouTube, there's a box that comes up that says, hey, if this is false, your channel is gonna be dead, or you're gonna get a strike for doing this, I believe. You're gonna get some sort of repercussion for doing it if this is false. So, that's kind of dumb.
And also, you can appeal every single type of strike on YouTube.
Yep.
If it's a community guideline strike, once you appeal it, somebody, an actual human from YouTube, goes and watches your video and makes sure that it's, well, it kind of is bullshit because they didn't resolve my community guideline strike, but that's what they say they do. So, but I mean, even once that happens, you can contact a trusted flagger and have it resolved. But I mean, it's one person cannot take down a video. It's impossible. You can't do it.
That entire thing just got so fucking blown out of proportion so quickly. Thankfully, it kind of died like right as it started. It only lasted like a week before everyone was like, "Hey, maybe this actually was kind of bullshit." Because, like, obviously that's not gonna happen. You can't just fucking mass flag a ton of stuff and immediately expect it to be taken down by YouTube, even if their shit or their reporting system is shitty. That's not how it works. That's not gonna happen. So people basically, people freaked out for no reason. I mean, I understand the fear of getting your channel taken down. Like, I mean, I would be like, if I got hacked or if something like that happened, I would be scared shitless too. But if some fucking 12-year-old, 13-year-old, I don't know how old he is. He's young. He says, hey, I'm gonna go mass flag everything and get everyone's channels deleted. That's not gonna happen. People just took that way out of proportion.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think a big problem is, just so much of the community is just young kids, and they'll hear someone say, "Oh, this thing's about to happen. Oh no!" And then mass panic ensues because everyone just like knee-jerk reactions to everything without thinking for themselves, and it's just it seems like every single drama that happens that is what people do, and that's illegal. You can't it's like you can't just you can't do that. You have to think for yourself. You can't just knee-jerk reactions are the worst reactions you can possibly have. Right. You have to think for yourself. You have to think about everything. It's just and once one person knee-jerk reactions and tells all their friends, they all do it, and then it just spreads like wildfire, and it's just crazy. It's crazy.
Let's read some more super chats. Yeah. Just Dan. This is gonna sound ridiculous, but for some reason I can't get this fucking cross-stitch thing I'm doing right. Look it up if you don't know about it. No, look it up later. No. Next is this Dan. Brian14, for the lizard fursuit, another human suit. Praise the Spock father and his lizard brothers. Thank you.
We are
Wild
the Lizard
sardine,
Brothers.
$2. I like chicken. Me too, dude. I like chicken.
Yeah.
Tesila Naragram, $10. I wanna know a little more of any of the. Oh, hang on. I want to know a little more of any of the relationships that had DMs publicized as proof were outside the internet or DMs. What the fuck? Hang on.
Read that again.
I want to know a little more of any of the relationships that had DMs publicized as proof were outside of the internet or DM. Do you mean if the proof
What?
we used was private or not? Yes, it was private proof. It was never put on up.
Are they just talking about that in general?
I don't fucking know. There's a ranter that made a vid on SPOCTOR who also did a vid on Toxikai and said basically the same arguments and only did it worse by sharing
Nice.
his Discord tag. Kids 13, still angry. Maddie. Thank you for the donations, everybody. Thank you very much. I love you. You guys want to add
Okay,
Fagos?
so-
Can we add Fagos?
Sure.
Hold on. Oh, okay, sure. I was gonna say something about I was gonna get into this like huge scientific theory about like human cognition and how mankind just has this desire. Okay, so mankind kind of has this. There's this theory. What's up, Flubber Nubber? What's up? What's good?
Hey, you're gay.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the
Hello.
stream. Welcome.
To the stream.
Welcome. Thank you. First of all, before I say anything, I saw some people saying, "Oh yeah, Penguin should go and die." Go fuck yourself. If you say that.
Yeah,
No.
you're just kind of being as bad as she is by saying stuff like that. Like I know that you're all trust me, we're all mad too, but saying stuff like that isn't really gonna get us anywhere, get you anywhere, get her anywhere.
Nobody deserves to die from this situation.
Nobody.
Not a single person. And I know that it's a joke, but you know, it's think back to the group chat in my video once they posted their videos and saw SPOCTOR sub count dropping, just their reaction to it. This is the same thing. When you say stuff like that, you know. So
I agree.
Yes.
So yeah, we don't condone that. You probably shouldn't do that. That's kind of lame. But anyway, I was just gonna get into this huge fucking theory that was based off of the Persona games went off of, which is like this human cognition theory where mankind kind of has this desire to not think for themselves, to have something else think for themselves. So to think for them, sorry. And a lot of this community is basically just the fucking literally that. Like no one can think for themselves. They automatically take everything anyone says as fact, and they don't question it until someone else comes in and is like, "Hey, this is kind of bad," and then immediately.
I am the exception.
Then immediately once that happens, then they immediately turn sides without questioning anything again and it's just kind of a never-ending cycle, like kind of like that. So, like, if people just like took everything with a grain of salt, like I'm not trying to say like literally take every fucking thing you hear, but if you hear someone saying like throwing out huge allegations like sexual predator stuff like that, like try to take that with a grain of salt and like consider it for a second, like try and look at it from an unbiased standpoint and just think about it for a second, because you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and when I made my most recent Pentagon video public, I got comments within the first like 30 seconds that were like, "I knew she was evil." So before they even watched the video, that's the same thing. But just because I say something, you can't just believe it because of that. You should have watched the video and looked at all the evidence I provided, and then downloaded the screenshots in the description to look through yourself and made your decision based off of that.
Agreed.
Not just what I was saying. I was saying my opinion of the whole thing, you know.
I knew it this entire time. SPOCTOR was a big fat doof.
Fago, since you're here, I need you to do for me, okay?
What's that?
Can you please do the Grubba voice? It's been so long. I need to hear it.
Oh God, I don't really know.
The Grubba voice, I love it. That's so
I
great.
don't know about that.
I love the Grubba voice. It's so great. Okay, anyway, is there anything else we can talk about? Or Are we
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You know I like to be thorough.
Be thorough, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I've been
Of
taking
course, of
notes.
course. Oh, really? Are you gonna make
Yes.
another video?
No. I've
okay.
been taking notes of questions I want to ask, not what you've been saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, I was like, oh god, I'm being recorded.
I
So-
want to know if people want to ask me questions, because kind of.
Stories
Alright, let's
called
go
you
through-
dad.
Alright, how about we do this?
Yeah.
We go through all of PK's questions. I can answer those pretty quickly, and then if the chat has any questions, then we can get to those last.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
That's a good
Okay.
idea. And also, I would like to hear just you explain everything from your perspective, Fagos. That'd be kind of interesting to
Oh
hear.
yeah.
So,
That would be.
I have just two more. I have one question and one thing to say. So
Okay.
my question is, explain your friendship with Penegrin. How did that begin,
Okay.
and how long has that lasted?
Okay, so how Penta and I even fucking met in the place, I actually have no idea. I think we just started talking on Discord, just like for the hell of it. A lot of it was kind of blurry. It's been a while. I think I started talking to her back since like.
I'm sorry to laugh.
guessing-
I'm sorry to laugh.
It's
Fucking
okay.
put
It's
closet
okay.
furry over my face. It's partially true. Anyway,
I'm
continue.
guessing- If I were to guess, we probably started talking in October or November of last year, and my friendship with her has just been like any normal friend. We would just talk about normal friend things with the occasional YouTube stuff. She would help me with YouTube stuff. Like she would help me kind of talk about things and think of video titles, stuff like that. We never, it was just normal friendship. Things were fine and dandy. And looking back on it, she did do and say a few things that were red flags, but I didn't realize them at the time because we're friends. We were friends, stuff like that. PK said earlier, it's kind of like when you break up with someone, it's only then you realize all the shit that was wrong in that relationship. And that's essentially what happened here. So I guess I'm just confused because Penta and I were just like normal friends. I don't think we really talked about drama all that often. We were just talking about normal friend stuff, like sending memes to each other, talking about life, stuff like that. And then all this happened. I took her word for it, and then her and Stories left me to deal with this by myself when all of our intentions were different, and I did not appreciate that. I made that very my friendship with her has just been normal, and then all this just suddenly happened, so I was kind of unprepared for it, and I don't know. I want her to I want to give her a chance to kind of explain herself, but I haven't heard from her for a week, or technically like 2 weeks. Because one thing that she did say was just kind of short last Monday on the 7th, and I haven't heard from her since, and so it's weird. Like, imagine, I know I keep saying this, I'm not trying to talk too long, but just like imagine just having a best friend. Like, this person is so cool, you like them, everything's fine. There were some red flags, but you didn't notice them until after the friendship was kind of over, in a sense. Like, just like in a relationship, how you kind of don't really realize the shit that was wrong until after it's over and you can reflect on it. It's just, imagine having a best friend who you guys just did normal shit. You were normal friends, and then suddenly they rope you into this huge drama, and then once everything hit the fan, they just suddenly leave you to deal with it just completely by yourself. They play isolationist. They start ignoring you and everyone, and it just kind of comes at you out of nowhere, and you weren't expecting it, and it was weird. Very weird.
That's something that I didn't expect. Like,
Yeah, I don't think...
as soon as I've talked to her like on and off, like you know, I consider us friends.
Yeah.
Because we talked.
Oh, of course, yeah.
frequently.
Yeah, of course.
And then
we're, like,
as
best friends.
as soon as the ARG started,
Yeah.
like, she just went silent. She
Yep.
either removed or blocked me on Discord.
Mhm.
I
That
don't
was
know
the
which
first
one.
red flag for me.
Yeah, and then like
Or the first
and then-
obvious one, I should say.
and then like after the whole Spoctor thing came out, I was like,
Mhm.
okay, something's weird, but like
Yep.
I don't know, I guess I can look past it. And then like all this stuff went down. She still has me removed on Discord.
Yep.
God, it's just weird because like I tried I tried talking to her, you know,
Mhm.
being reasonable and stuff, but you know, every time I tried, I just get the message, oh, you've either been blocked or whatever.
Wow.
It's gone.
Okay.
She's kind of bad at confrontation and accepting criticism, period. From after, like, just from what I've seen after all this, but yeah, I think that everything kind of came out of nowhere. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Super chats.
Super chats. Okay.
The person is elaborating on their question. They said, I mean, if you knew the people from DMs in person. No, we don't know them in
Oh.
person.
Nope.
They don't know any of them in person.
It was
I don't know any
strictly
of these
online.
people. Someone else donated $1. Thank you very much. Derek Gets Darker. I don't know. Is that how you pronounce it? All right. This Dan donated again. I'm pretty sure this call is for YouTubers only, but would I be able to join? It's completely fine if not. I'm just asking. I hate to be that guy, but yeah, I don't really know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable the way it is right now. But thank you for the
Yeah.
donation. I appreciate it, Dan. All right, that's it. We didn't get a lot that time, guys.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
I have one more
Everyone's keeping
question.
them
One more
anyway, which is
question,
good.
and then one thing to say.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was a kazoo. Spoctor. Is that a noise you made, or was that an instrument?
That was me.
Okay. Okay. Alright, what's your question?
There's a really good one from the chat right now that I would. I have two questions now. One of them is from the chat. This is a really
is it
good
the
one.
one about my initial
Spoctor?
reaction?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Machine
Yeah.
Gun Korak asks, I want to know my initial reaction. My initial reaction was while I was fucking driving. That's when the videos
God.
came out. I was driving. And then my phone went like, bring, 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 bring. My Discord kept going off. Bring, bring, bring. It's like, what the fuck's happening?
No, Jesus.
What the fuck? So I stopped at the red light and I was like, what is all of this shit? And then I looked on YouTube and I was just like, and from the Discord messages, I knew something was up. I was like, oh no, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
Like my first initial reaction was like, what I knew it had to do with stories because she
Of
was
course.
acting so fucking strange the last time we talked. I was like, I felt threatened by her. I
Mhm.
never said that to her. Like,
Apparently, a lot of people did. A lot of her friends that I'm also friends with were talking to me about it, and
felt
they all said
threatened
they
by
were
her.
scared of her, that she sucked, but they were too scared to say anything, just because they thought that she was gonna like hurt them somehow by like if they were to say
that's
something.
me.
I don't know.
I was afraid she was
Yeah.
gonna like, cause you know she had things on. She had things that I didn't want to
No,
get
that-
out, and she put them out anyway.
hmm
And she put them out
With a
under the
way
guise
little
of
context,
sexual
like, no
pet
context
predator,
at all.
which is even worse than if she just put them out regularly. It's just embarrassing stuff, like stuff I wouldn't want to go out there. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
one thing that I thought, like, that, you know, we're from like someone who isn't used perspective, you know, we're just using all this stuff these private conversations that you had with stories as, you
Just
know,
being thrown
talking
around all
points
over the
in our
place.
videos, but that's personal stuff. That's personal stuff that she
It's
leaked
like-
out. I mean,
It's like
everyone
when you're-
has conversations like that. Those are personal conversations, and that stuff is really embarrassing when it goes live. I can't even
It's
imagine.
like when your teacher
how that
reads your
feels,
essay
you
in
know?
elementary school aloud. You're just like,
It's
can you
just
stop,
crazy.
please? But like 10 times worse, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
I can't even imagine, like, just how you felt. Like, that must have just been fucking awful.
I was embarrassed. I was
I-
ashamed. I was ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
considering the fact that like I was already put into shame by my. Actually, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that on here.
Okay.
So my last question, and then I have one thing to say after this.
Okay.
What is your history with Stories? Was this the first time you ever talked to Stories? Was in this group chat, or had you known Stories before?
Oh,
yes,
no, they've known
Atari.
each other for a while.
Here's the thing. I've known Stories longer than I knew Penta. However, we never really spoke at all, period. There were months and months where we would never say anything, and whenever we would talk to each other, it was always about some drama.
They were acquaintances. That's what they were.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we were friends. We were just kind of acquaintances, mutuals, I guess, since we had the same friends. We never really talked, but outside of that, but I still thought that she was a good person. Like, I fucking certainly don't now. But I still thought that she was cool. We never really spoke, but I still trusted her. I thought that she was cool, and that's kind of it. And yeah.
Bend over for SPOCTOR, I swear fucking
All right, and just the last thing that I want to say.
Yes.
Well, I mean, unless something else is brought up, I mean, we're gonna go through the chat, what the chat wants to ask, and everything coming up. But I think it's really, really cool of you, Atari, to join this live stream with the person that you made your video about in front of their audience of 700 people.
Oh yeah,
and
you should
talk
see
it
some of
out.
These comments, they're kind of nasty. Some of them aren't very nice.
Some of them really aren't very nice. I gotta point that out. And since I looked at the live stream on my phone, and then I looked at the chat, and it was going light speed, and I saw something like, I'm glad her channel's dead.
No, I'm talking about
like,
Atari.
what?
Some people are saying some nasty shit to Atari as well. Very few
Oh,
people.
jeez.
Yeah. I saw a couple.
But you know, that's just people being no better than, than Penegrin and Stories. It's
really.
that's just, you guys, Atari has apologized for everything. She's admitted that she's wrong.
She's done more than redeem herself. She's given us everything. She gave us everything.
She's worked to make it right, and we're all friends now. I'd say after this whole thing, we're all friends. Like everyone.
Atari, if you did anything else, if you did anything more, then people, I'm pretty sure people would start saying that you're
a penis.
Oh my god. Fuck. Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to make things right. Like, I learned that, like, it all came at me at once.
Breaking news, Atari is a video game.
Atari is a video game.
I am the video game. It all came at me at once that my friends left out a shit ton of context that was incredibly important.
My favorite song's playing. Let's go.
And I just wanted to make shit right. I didn't want people to think that I was like Penta in Stories, because I know I keep saying this. I'm just gonna repeat it for like anyone who joined just now. I did what I did out of naivety because I truly trusted Penta and Stories, so I took their word as fact. And then they turned around and deceived me once shit hit the fan and completely left me to take the grunt of the blame when I did what I did because I legitimately thought that what we were doing was for the better of the community to make sure that the same shit wasn't going to happen again. But now I know that their intentions were definitely far different than mine, and I am absolutely ashamed that I ever even participated in the period, and I'm also ashamed in ever defending Stories, because like Stories, like what she did is just straight up unforgivable. I mean, like, to be fair, most people are kind of saying to me, why are you giving Penta a chance after this? And it's because I do want to give her a chance to try and explain herself. And I'm not going to be talking about anything but this situation until everything's resolved. And if she never talks to me about it, then I'm just going to have to bail. Because if she doesn't want to help herself, then I can't help her.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's good to let to let everyone explain themselves. Everyone
Mhm.
should have a chance to do that. And if it was possible before making my video, I would have loved to talk to Penegrin. I would have loved to talk to Stories, but they just disappeared. You know,
They
it was
both disappeared.
impossible. I should have talked to Atari before making my very first video on the subject, but I didn't.
Well,
We've
here's the
all
thing.
done things that were wrong,
yeah,
you know.
I can forgive that because I mean we didn't talk to
Someone
Spoctor
said,
before
"What did
making
Stories
our
even
shit."
do?" I'm so confused. Oh
So-
God, they've been living under a rock.
Oh
no.
Jesus! So like,
Long story.
nothing said that you had to. Nothing said that you had to talk to us about it because we Spoctor. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to get clarification and stuff. And hindsight's always 20/20, obviously. But everything seems to be fine now. So I mean, you know.
And it's
Shit's cool.
really nice to see on the internet where people just get so angry and they get so mad and no one ever likes to admit that they're wrong. And it's nice to see that you're 15 years old, Atari. Penegrin is 19. She's 19 years old. She's an adult. And you're 15 and you're handling this better than most adults ever would handle this situation. And you're younger by a lot than Penegrin is, you know. It's insane. It's just really nice to see that, and it really says something about your character that you can admit when you're wrong and that you can make things right, and that's just pretty cool, I think.
Oh, stop.
All right. Super
Thank
chat.
you. I really appreciate it, and that really means a lot to me.
Yes, Atari,
Like,
we love you.
thank you for being so civil and like rational about everything.
We love you.
I don't know. I just can't express my gratitude like more than just saying thank you. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the nice words and stuff. And yeah, okay, let's get to the super chats.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. BRB.
Okay, have
Alright,
fun. We're gonna read some
sweet.
super chats. It says, it's all right, no worries. I totally understand. All right, yes, thank you. Spock, maiden call was so majestic. Kitty slap softpaw says that for $2. Thank you. Soft Fox Butt says, I love you, no homo though. Yeah, you better no homo. Homosexuality is a sin.
Oh my god.
$5 Canadian by Delatora 251. This stream is what the community needs right now. It's so important for people to hear this LS and versus an edited in a live stream and in a live stream. I didn't know what an LS meant. I love you, lots of you. Stay strong. Thank you. Tori Carson says Atari is super mature, Tech is innocent, and Parker has a small bladder.
Oh my god.
It's true.
Oh. Also, hi Adilu. I know you're watching right now. You're cool. Same with you, Mage, if you're still watching. Hello.
Your mom. Yeah.
Thanks for being cool, supportive friends. I love you guys. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so.
Shit. Is
what
that it?
was I gonna ask
Like,
about?
is that like?
well, I
have
could
a
end the
question.
stream now. Oh yeah, what's your?
Hold on,
question?
I have a question. Are you gonna leave the stream up for a few days?
Yeah, probably, maybe. Yeah.
Spoctor, are you gonna leave the stream up?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, sweet. Like, how long do you think you're gonna?
I have
leave
no
it up
idea.
for?
We'll find out.
All right. Mage is still watching. Sweet. Yay. Okay. Let's have PK come back and just ask him if there's
If he's gay?
anything else.
I want to ask him
That
if he's
and
gay.
if there's anything else he wants
Yes!
to say.
No,
And
I want
then,
to get a little bit of
Because we pretty
little bit
much
of
covered
entertainment.
everything, but I just want to make sure that we have covered everything and stuff.
Entertainment is cool,
But,
guys.
But I appreciate that we could stream and talk about this.
Yeah.
Regardless, so yeah, that's cool.
That's great.
Flubber Nubber, I think I need some grubba.
Okay. You want to know how many people are watching it, Tari?
I am back.
Alright.
What? 600?
Sorry.
Why are so many people watching?
600, but basically
Oh, God.
700 people are watching at the current moment.
God damn it!
You're welcome.
I told
Sorry.
you not to tell me that.
I told you. 700 people.
I don't think I've ever been in a stream with this many people. That's just
dude.
crazy.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I
just
get
like-
a very
doesn't necessarily make
obscene
me-
amount of viewers when I stream.
Yeah,
I do not know
it doesn't
why.
necessarily- doesn't necessarily make me scared. It just like gets kind of my anxiety going. Like, my God, so many people.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
hey, can I just say something in the stream
Yes.
of like 600 something?
Yes.
Oh no.
You're all gay and I hate you because
Speaking the truth out here.
God damn it.
Don't let that get taken out of context.
Oh Jesus. You fucking know
God.
it.
Ah!
Ah!
What's the screaming for?
What the fuck was that?
I
More super
hate
chats?
more super chats.
Alright. Is PK back yet?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, hello.
Hi. Yes. I have returned.
Alright,
If I were Amish, I would have returned because they churn better.
Fuck. Okay. So is there anything else that we need to cover here, or stream pretty much just done?
No, we're not done. We're not done until I
No.
kung fu fight. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm too quick. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yo,
Guys,
am I
is my
watching
content
Kung
good?
Fu
I'm having an
Panda right
existential
now on
crisis right now.
DVD?
I'm having a crisis right now. I'm being very.
Why do you have Kung Fu Panda on DVD?
Because it's a great movie starring Jack Black, one of my favorite actors.
Oh my
I'm
god.
being very self-conscious
Wow.
with my content right now.
Priority straight.
My priorities are straighter than,
Straighter than our
my
chat.
sexuality.
That's not very straight then.
Damn it.
Look, man. Look, man.
Oh my god. Sweet. Okay. So are we done here? Is there anything else that we should say? Anyone?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of
Yes.
all drained out here. I'm standing up now. I'm yelling from back here.
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet,
Yeah,
sweet.
we should have.
I'm working
should
on. I'm
stream
still
more
working on
sometime,
that long
but-
ass video, guys. It's taking a while.
Yeah, I can't wait for that long ass video. It just looks so great.
Hey guys, whale panties is cute.
Whale panties is great.
Whale panties.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
It's Gago's
she's
girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's an interesting name, and I like it.
Oh. Super
Yeah.
chats. Super chats.
Oh, super chats. Okay, let's go through
Someone
those.
said,
and then I guess
text
we
row
can
voice
just end
makes
the
me
stream.
giggle. Ha, thank you. Onyx Wolf Game says that for $2. Thank you. Thank you. Kitty Slap Softpaw said, no, you. $2.
What happened to the $2 X?
Someone asks, Maddie JK asks for Atari. Do you
Yes?
plan to go into art?
No, actually. I mean, I wouldn't mind. My main, I guess my main career choice is probably going to be something related to fashion design and cosplay, because I'm already like, I cosplay somewhat professionally, I suppose. I make money off of it, so
Ooh.
be a professional since I make money off of it. So that's kind of where my passion lies, actually, with creating like clothes and like cosplays and having fun and shit like that and making YouTube videos. But I
Yeet.
wouldn't mind getting a further education on art just so I can help
Just for the
people
heck of
more
it.
with their stuff.
KT,
Yeah.
$2. Can you address the moaning for money stream? I will
Oh,
after
Jesus.
this last one.
Oh, jeez.
Soul donated €5. All gay. Thanks.
All game.
So, moaning for money stream. The SpongeBob SquarePants gameplay. Stream.
What
You guys
what
remember
specific
that?
game was it?
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh.
Yeet.
I remember I used to play SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman on PS2. That was a weird game. It was freaking weird.
Dude, that was
All
their
bad
that was the
games,
one
play
they made
Mega
after
Man.
that one. It's the same company, the same style and everything.
All
Really?
games suck.
Is it as
Besides
broken as the
Mega Man.
first one?
Wait, let me see. Let me look it up.
Bad points. Bad.
SpongeBob
bad,
Revenge of the Flying.
bad points.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
game
yeah.
was
Play
so
Mega Man.
freaking broken. It was so broken. Every time I tried to save, it just didn't work. It was weird. It was a weird game.
Get that SpongeBob shit out of here.
Wait,
and
which one
let
was? Oh no. Okay, no. No, the one that I played came after the Flying Dutchman. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe yours is more broken, but it was made by the same. It's the same, basically the same control scheme, same like. Yeah, it's kind of just the same.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it looks kind of broken, but I want to make like an annual thing out of streaming Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like every year, I stream it fully through.
The full game, just every year.
Yeah, I did it like 6 months ago. In the next within 6 months, I'm gonna do it again. I want to make it like an annual thing, so people are like, "Yo, when's the next annual SpongeBob stream?" And I'll be like, "It's time."
Yeah, we should.
Cause I love that game. I love that game so much.
We should really stream more. This was like fun as hell, and we should like totally stream more, just talking about random shit instead of just.
Well, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what, Atari? Guess what?
Yes.
I'm doing a stream tomorrow at 1 p.m.
You always stream.
Eastern
You
time.
stream every day.
Ooh.
Yeah, so if you want to join tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Alright.
Eastern, I don't know. Do you have
sweet.
school? Oh, you have online school. Never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
So if you want to join, then by all
Okay.
means.
Sweet.
Wow.
So that goes to Spoctor and Fagos as well.
I'm
It's
being
up
left
to you
out,
guys.
guys. I'm being left out.
Yeah.
Doctor's being left out.
I can't make it.
I said that goes to Spoctor and Fagos also.
I can't make it.
Alright,
Society.
sweet. Yeah.
Society
can,
I'll
definitely join.
restrictions. I have an education I
Yeah.
need to better anyway. Modeling and simulation bachelor's degree. Thank you very much.
Yay. All
So
right.
you were talking about the moaning for money stream. You did SpongeBob. You didn't go into the actual details.
Oh yeah.
You want to address that or not?
Yeah. I basically, if they donated, I moaned.
No, Jesus.
I mean, I don't understand why that was ever. That was in your video, Atari, right? Where you brought that up. What?
Wait, so I don't
what-
know why I even brought that up. I think that Penta was just telling add more shit to. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I do crazy shit for money. I mean, that's just how
it got a
streams
little out of
work.
hand at times. It got
That's
a little
alright.
out of hand sometimes actually, and I stopped it. I eventually stopped it because it got out of hand.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, Penegrin donated for me to moan as well.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah, she did
Sweet.
twice. No, 3
Holy
times.
shit.
3 times.
I
Oh,
am
man.
not surprised.
Wow,
It's pretty funny.
that's
Alright.
crazy.
All right, lads, are we done here?
I guess so. What are we talking about now? Penis? I don't fucking know.
All right.
Oh yeah,
I remember this
PK,
one
are you
time.
gay?
What now?
Are you homosexual?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. We should just
Oh,
ask
you know.
when you return.
Oh, you know.
That
Oh, you know.
that is classified, and I will not be
I don't-
taking any
I
questions.
don't think I've ever had anyone actually directly ask me that before. They might have, but I just ignored it.
Oh well.
Oh my
But you know,
Guys,
you
I
know.
don't like women.
I mean,
at
go
all.
back to my old videos and look at the posters on my wall.
Oh, you're gay, aren't you?
I'll just leave it at that.
You're
How
gay,
about that?
aren't you?
How about
You're
how about
gay,
that?
aren't you, PK?
How about that? Oh, you know.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
you know.
like women at all. I think the female
I
body
might not
is
just
disgusting.
be. I might not just be a closet furry. There might be 2 closets. Who knows? I don't know.
The closets are like in the same closet. Like
Guys,
there's
I'm-
just a closet.
Dude,
inside the closet.
it's just a giant walk-in closet with another closet
Jesus.
inside of it.
How many closets are inside? There's so many closets.
Oh
So
yeah.
many.
You a closet brony as well.
Closetception. Oh,
Not
yeah.
that. No.
Made
Not that.
fucking drew you a pony Sona just said you.
I can
Love you
say
so much.
affirmatively that I am not a brony. I can say that.
Okay, well,
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure about that one.
I'll have you guys know that I
Alright,
think the
sweet.
female body is gross. I am 100% homosexual.
Yeah.
If you guys actually believe that
Then
after this shit, you are
fucking-
insane.
yeah.
Okay?
I am just in love with every woman that I meet at this point.
Oh.
Fucking what did we do to
Wait, I just realized,
even
Atari, you're
deserve-
surrounded by a bunch of sausage right now. No
Fuck.
females here right now. No females.
What does that mean, Spoctor?
Yeah, there's no females here, is what I'm saying.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking, I am just the gayest person in the world, and I'm 15, so, I don't know.
Well, you know what? You're gonna go to hell. So hope
Fuck.
you enjoy that.
Yeah.
You're gonna come
have
with
fun
me,
in hell.
assholes.
Oh man. Oh man.
Sweet.
Well.
Alright. That's a good note to end the stream on.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you for having
Penis.
me.
Yeah.
I just get some
Go watch Paladin Toasty on DeviantArt.
Hey, you should go to youtube.com/PKRUSSL, the first channel ever on YouTube. I'm older than PewDiePie on YouTube, just fun fact. My channel's been
God.
around longer than that, so go
What's
check
your
out.
PewDiePie? You
Yes!
should put that in the description of your fucking channel.
My channel was created before PewDiePie's channel was created. It's so weird
Put it
to
in the
think about that.
description.
I
your
should.
channel.
I
Or
should.
on Twitter
My
or
channel
something.
was created in December of 2016. This channel, not my other channel. My Spatic Tech channel is much older.
Mhm.
My
Yeah.
first channel was created in 2008, and it got banned in 2010.
Whoa, what
Oh,
happened?
great. What did you do?
Way too many 9/11 jokes.
Oh, fuck.
no.
Oh, shit.
no.
Don't make those jokes here,
Alright,
Fagos. I'm not gonna
well-
get banned. I'm not gonna get demonetized. Oh, because of your
Ah!
9/11. I'm a fan best
Oh, man.
shit. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a couple donations.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, hang
If
on.
you're gonna send
So
in any
666.
donations,
More monies.
do it
More
now.
monies to the lads. I'm not reading any more donations. Starting in like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more donations. Okay.
Sweet.
Don't stop it. Stop it. Because we gotta end the stream. And I'm not gonna read anymore. I'm not gonna read anymore. Stop sending donations. Stop it. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. I love all of you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna kill you. Look at that.